Now, going over to the business blunder of the day, you have Quaker Oats Chewy Bar recalled due to possible contamination. Now, this comes to us thanks to a writer by the name of Melissa DeLiso at ABC News, and they specifically say that Quaker Oats is recalling dozens of granola products due to the potential salmonella contamination. Now, the good news is Quaker said that it has not yet received any confirmed reports of illness amid the recall. So, the silver lining, or in this case, the high fructose corn syrup lining, is that, well, they got ahead of the game, so to say. They're ahead of all the problems, which, again, when it comes to any recall, it's automotive, food, whatever the recall it is, the sooner you can get ahead of the problem, the better, because, again, when you have the bad headlines, in some cases, very unfortunately, the deadly headlines, that's when even more public perception is going to be scrutinized. It's going to be even more negatively impacting the brand. Now, they noted that the specific recalls are impacting more than 40 granola bar and granola cereal products. This is according to the announcement posted on the U.S. Food and Drug Administration website last Friday. Quaker said that the listed products, quote, have the potential to be contaminated with salmonella, unquote. Now, they said that granted, no further details were provided about the potential contamination. And they also clarified, quote, to date, Quaker has received no confirmed reports of illnesses related to this product covered by the recall. Quaker has informed the FDA of our actions, unquote. Now, it looks like the products are sold throughout the United States, as well as Puerto Rico, Guam, and Saipan. It's a new one for me. And they also noted that no other Quaker products were impacted, which, again, is there a list? Oh, they didn't give us a list specifically. But again, they say no. Granted, I know it's a huge company. They own hundreds of brands and that labels and food products. But to say that no other Quaker products were impacted, again, they just said 40 products were impacted. And again, it looks like they have a picture of I guess there's an example of the Chewy granola bars, which were probably the most well-known product when I was a kid. I know a lot of folks who were buying the actual oats that you would buy with the little guy on it. But yeah, I think, that's a treat back in the day, the little old shoot. Now, granted, of course, I'll admit, I was a weird kid who actually liked the oatmeal raisin ones. I thought those were delicious as a child. Granted, as an adult now, I know it's basically just a candy bar in terms of nutrition facts. But nevertheless, it was a good treat back in the day. Now, it looks like specifically there's a bunch of Chewy bars being listed here. But they don't give a whole list. They noted that, infants and those 65 age or older, people with weakened immune systems are more likely to develop severe infections and should be especially cautious, according to the CDC. And they say that most people with a salmonella infection experience symptoms such as diarrhea, fever, and stomach cramps, which may occur hours or days after infection, though some do not develop symptoms for several weeks. In rare cases, the infection can be fatal, but thankfully, the silver lining is that it's very rare. So it'll be interesting to see how quickly they can get ahead of this in terms of, are any parents going to care? I don't think adults buy Chewy bars, really, but do you think it's really going to damage their brand? Or a lot of people are going to turn sour with the idea of buying Quaker Oats products because of this recall? Or because they got ahead of it so quickly and there hasn't been any major negative headlines about
Billy
it?
saved big on a Bluetooth speaker with Amazon's last-minute deals.
Good old...
And now...
Oh, you got to be kidding me. Good old pop bus. Thanks, ABC News. All the pop-up banners weren't enough. They had to get a video clip in there as well. But got rid of it as soon as I could. So let me know, do you think this is going to be a huge business blunder where their sales are actually going to be impacted severely? Or is it not even hurt the sales, not even by 1%? No one will even notice. But nevertheless, having such a big product where, again, to me, that's the biggest product that people know about. It's the biggest brand is the Chewy bars. And of course, they own a bunch of other brands. But to me, that's the big brand, the intellectual property that they own. And to have a recall that affects your major brand, that's got to be the business blunder of the day. Thank you everyone again for taking the time to tune in today. Again, I'm trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of December. So if you click that button, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, leaving a comment is a great way to give me some additional feedback on how I can make the show better. I am trying to enunciate more and slow down my rate of speech. However, it is a long-term thing I'm trying to fix, so I appreciate your patience. But the more you call out, the more I'll focus on it. And I appreciate the feedback as we try to make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe and fight the good fight.